Brought to you by Carriage Crossing Senior Living.
Technology has changed the way we work, shop, dine, and play. In the last 18 months, it has connected us in ways we didn't think possible, especially when it comes to businesses connecting with customers here in the community. Lee Chassie, account executive for Spot On, is here with us. So welcome back.
Thank you.
Let's talk before, because I'm sure people are familiar with seeing you here on CI Living, getting a feel for what you're all about. But for those who haven't, Spot On is some great technology to help local businesses. So tell me a little bit about what you're all about.
So Spot On is exactly that. It's using technology to allow local people to support and do business more easily with local businesses.
And supporting local businesses has been so important over the course of the last 12, 18 months, who may be struggling compared to some of the bigger chains, stores there. So how specifically does Spot On work for those local businesses?
Well, it gives them some of the technology that your bigger box stores have used. I won't lose any names, but this technology enables customers to be more engaged with their favorite mom and pop stores that are local. So they can know when they're doing business, what sort of specials they have, any sort of developments that they're having, and also they can receive special enhancements for being repeat customers.
Let's talk about this piece of equipment that you've brought in today, because this is very helpful to those local businesses.
So this is a Spot On terminal that is developed originally just for contactless payments, but it's gone off in all kinds of different ways. It can be used as a terminal that goes to a table that collects payments at a restaurant, but now even food trucks can use this, where they can take orders instead of writing them down and handing them back to the cook. They can take an order and it goes straight back to a printer next to the cook. Or it can take online orders. So if somebody's in an office somewhere and they want to go to XYZ food truck, they can put in that order. It's 100% accurate. They don't have to wait in that line. They can pay for it using a QR code, either an app or a QR code that they hold. So they can get in and out and don't have to spend their whole entire lunch hour waiting in a line at a food truck.
This is very beneficial to small business owners, but
correct.
this also has benefits to loyal customers as well.
Exactly
so there are some
right.
benefits to frequenting these businesses that use your technology.
Yep. On the back, there is an eye that reads a loyalty card that we provide. So any business can develop and maintain frequent shopper discounts. So when they come, this unit scans in, registers the visit, they collect spots. A certain number of spots can be used to earn discounts or special products later. So it all works together as a single unified platform. And again, still touchless programming, so that you don't have to touch. You can use your Apple Pay, Google Pay, Tap to Pay.
Yeah, which I know is very important to people, especially during COVID times where they don't want to be touching a lot of other things that are frequently touched. Each business gets to decide how they use this technology when it comes to their customers, and they get to come up with their own promotions. So it's not like a one-size-fits-all kind of program.
Exactly right. And I think sometimes businesses get a little overwhelmed by that. But the important thing to remember is this benefits the customers. It gives customers, local customers, more reasons to do business with them. And these same customers ought to be asking everybody they do business with if they have looked at Spot On to help them. We can help.
Yeah, and this is really beneficial for those small business owners so that they can actually, be more in touch with their customers and get them to keep coming back through their store.
Exactly right.
And maybe while you're out shopping, you can even say, hey, do y'all use Spot On? And maybe that'll help you out as well.
I like being helped out, but only because it helps everybody else. And that's what you call a win-win-win. Everybody wins.
Yes, and we're all about supporting our small local businesses here in Central Illinois to make sure that they survive because, times are still a little tough there. So anything we can do to help, there you go. If people have questions, maybe they want to learn more about getting Spot On into their business, what's the best way for them to do that?
Just email me at l.chassie@spoton.com. And I'd be happy to help. We have free trials for 2 months, no contracts. Just here to help. If we can't help, I don't want to do business with you.
Well, there you go. Hey, it's not just for small businesses. Like you mentioned, food trucks. I know we've got a great food truck scene here around Central Illinois.
Restaurants.
And restaurants. There you go. Well, we appreciate you being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Very cool technology. If you want to connect with the Lee Chassis here with Spot On, head to CILiving.tv. And a big thank you to Carriage Crossing for sponsoring this In Your Community segment.